shortly before travel is a thing again in the post-COVID world, a Trivago survey found that more than a third of Americans were willing to give up sex for 1 year to vacation again. I'm not making this up. Look! That survey also found that 1 in 5 Americans would dump their partner altogether if it means they could travel in the near future. All right, all you aspiring singles ready for above-the-cloud naps, but as you board, how would you feel when the airlines asked to weigh your luggage and you? What?
So let me ask you this. Would you be comfortable stepping on a scale in front of a crowd of strangers at a jam-packed airport? Well, the FAA is considering this as an option to ensure every plane is under the maximum weight capacity and properly balanced. Another option is to ask people to voluntarily say their weight.
Like, that's not embarrassing at all. This is gonna give people so much anxiety. Honey, I weigh 25 pounds, not 125 like that scale says. I always get the diet soda with my pizza. Americans as a group are getting heavier every year. The Federal Aviation Agency, FAA, reportedly thinks the extra pounds could tip the balance on some planes, like the smaller ones with fewer than 70 seats. It wants to advise airlines to randomly screen no less than 15% of the travelers with a scale. But the FAA has had 2 standard weights for male and female passengers. Why can't it raise those standard weights and tell the airlines to keep using them?
And since these standard weights are actually erring on the side of caution, as in they're indicating more weight than there actually is, because they're doing that, it means that all of the flight plans that we are generating are also based on higher weight than is actually there. This means that the aircraft will be uploading more fuel than what is actually needed.
They want to save fuel. Knowing how much this might piss people off, the FAA said stepping onto a scale is voluntary. If you say no, then the airline check-in person can just eyeball you. And if you do tell, they are advised to add 10 extra pounds for the real weight. The FAA says it's for clothing. While this may be a shocker to Americans, it has been done to some passengers overseas, from New Zealand to Maldives to Uzbekistan. Over the years, Americans talked about it as onlookers.
Not known if you can be turned away or penalized because of it. They just want to keep the information, it seems, which that in itself is confusing to me.
Slight invasion of privacy, would you say? How do you think that would go over in the United States?
Maybe a little bit. Is there any way this would fly in the U.S.?
Is there any way? Yeah! Now that it's at our gates, some of my friends tell me they'll skip that pre-boarding burger. One thing for sure is a lot of people don't like it.
People not only don't want to talk about weight at the airport, they don't want to talk about it with their doctor. And they had different programs for people in ways to discuss that without using the word. Weight Watchers is WW now. They don't even use the word weight in Weight Watchers.